Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, please do so. Shout out real quick to my sponsors, Gebhardt's Bowling, Hallmark Shoes, Bullify, and Creating a Difference. Go check all them guys out for awesome jerseys, bowling shoes, bowling equipment, and ball maintenance stuff. Alright, so this is a recap of week 5 of Monday Night Bowling. Gonna have to say the wife did pretty good last night. A lot better than she has. She had her best night last night so far. I still broke into the 600s, but I didn't have that great of a night. I didn't have that great of a luck. But we'll get to that here in a minute. So, Sammy, my wife, she shot a 221, which was 4 pins below her average, which was alright. It was close to average. Then game 2, she come around and hit a 158. And then game 3, she blew it out of the water with a 177. So with having 125 average, she bowled really good last night. I think she had a 456 series. She hasn't hit a 500 series yet, so that's one of her goals. Game 1, she was using the Attention Star. It looked alright, and then at the end of game 1, she's like, I want to give my Black Widow 3.0 a look. Because I feel it's going to be the ball to be in. I said, well, try it. I said, if you don't like it, then go back to the Attention Star or get into your speed. She got into the 3.0 and hammered out that 158 and 177 with it, so she had a really good night. Excuse me. Then on to me. So, game 1, I just couldn't find the right look. I threw the Scorpion Strike in practice, threw the Attention Star in practice, and the Attention Star, of course, looked a little better. So I started with the Attention Star, and it was 9 count, 9 count, 9 count. I mean, I was picking up spares, but I just couldn't get a strike. I was hitting pocket and couldn't carry a tune in a bucket, let's just put it that way, that first game. About halfway through, I'm like, alright, I'm leaving flat 10s, I'm making a moves, this ball's just not working. Got into the Scorpion low player, and it kind of started off good, and then it petered out too for some reason. These lanes were acting real funky last night. I don't know if it's because it rained all day yesterday and into the evening that the dampness and stuff had a lot to do with the oil in the lane, I'm sure. But the balls were just rolling weird for me. Then in the 10th, I got into the Scorpion Strike. I'm like, alright, this game's already gone. I might as well take a look at the Scorpion Strike again after some transition. I'm like, alright, I like this one. So game 1, I shot, excuse me. Game 1, I shot a 182. Horrible game for me. I mean, any other night, that'd have been an okay game for me, because last year I finished with a 189 average, so I'd have been okay. I missed my average by a couple, but when you got a 208 average, that one hurts. So threw the Scorpion Strike in the 3rd frame. I'm like, alright, it looks a little better than the Attention Star now and the low flare. So I threw it game 2. Game 2 went a lot better. End up shooting a 219 with the Scorpion Strike. Then started in game 3 with the strike, and I got about 3-4 frames in with it, and it started doing the same thing as the low flare and the attention star. It just started leaving 10 pins and just random stuff, and so I ended up switching to the hammer NU, and so I knew the ball was gonna do what I wanted it to do. I could play a little bit straighter, and it worked. I threw the first ball with it. It came in high, and I'm like, all right, I know where I'm at now. I know where I gotta adjust, and things turned out all right. And then the same thing happened. I got into the 10 frame. If you watch my video, 10 frame, threw the ball, looked good, bang, 7 pin. Alright. Picked it up, threw the ball again, bang, 7 pin. But I shot a 202 the last game. It was enough to save me to get me into the 600s for 603. So my 600 streaks for Monday night continues. My average come down to 207, but it's fun. Got lots of time to keep that average there. So, all in all, Sammy had a great night. I had a slow start, but finished okay. So, always taking and learning something from the lanes. You know, whether you have a good night or a bad night. Always learn something, and learn ways to improve your game. Learn how to make small, minute adjustments, or change balls when you need to instead of fighting it. So it's all learning. It's all fun. So, all right, guys. Till next time. I'll see you out on the lanes.